Welcome to this edition of the Hong Kong Interior Design and Construction Society Construction Management course. Today we talk about concrete anchor. Okay, let's get started. We mainly talk about proprietary concrete anchor, expansion anchor, wedge anchor, or powder actuator anchor, chemical anchor, different kind of anchor for concrete. Now, conventional concrete anchor for now and then, old time and nowadays, when we want to anchor something on the concrete, just like this, the steel column to this concrete base, we use this kind of anchor like this. You got cast in place anchor, you cast in the concrete, like this. This anchor, this is stud, nut base. This is L-shaped, when for rebar, we call it reinforcement bar, rebar. It's cast in place. This is very strong, very stable. Another type of anchor is this post installed. That means that the concrete already set, and then you drill a hole and then pour the grouting to fix the anchor, the steel anchor. They call it post installed. Long string gouge. For common cement and plaster, it cannot be used as grouting because it's shrink. It is actually long string gouge is expansion, a little bit expansion. I think it's a 1% expansion. In the old time, when you want to fix something on the wall, actually we need to cast a wood block into the wall. Nowadays we don't use this kind of method. A very old method. You see, a wood block precast in place in the masonry wall. This is the old method. Okay, flush anchor is a very common type of anchor. Flush anchor, impact anchor. You see, this air duct we use to fix the air duct. You see, this is the flush anchor. This is how we got a expansion plug insert into the anchor, and then we use a hammer to hit it, so it expand like this. And this is a hole, treated hole for this treated rod. We insert the rod here. So you make this installation. This type is not common in Hong Kong, but very common in America. You see, you got a nail here. We hit the nail here and they expand. The bottom part expand. So you also have expansion anchor or impact anchor, drop-in anchor. Of course, we got different size. We got different kind of treated rod, and we also got different size of the expansion anchor. We come to the sleeve anchor or the wedge anchor. The wedge, you see, this is the wedge. We pull out this core, and then this is expansion sleeve. It's called a sleeve anchor or wedge anchor. This is a different, another type of sleeve anchor. You got an additional bullet here, the bullet wrench. Is screwed to the bottom here, to the bow. You see the bow here. So you expand this sleeve. The sleeve expand here, and you see the sleeve expand here. It's a wedge. This is the bow. When we size this slip anchor, we size the bow. The bow itself. This is how we call it 8 millimeter or 10 millimeter. We count the size of the bow, diameter of the bow. But when we chose the drill bit, the size of the diameter of the drill bit is according to the sleeve. You see it here, the sleeve diameter. The drill bit should suit the sleeve. Now this is the size of the M6, M8 is the diameter of the bow in millimeter. You see the M8 we got 1 metric ton, more than 1 metric ton pull out force. And this is the bow diameter. How is it size? How is the size? The size information. The bow diameter, the 10 millimeter. For the bow diameter is 8 millimeter. The size of the bow hole should be 10 millimeter. For submission to the building authority, we should have some kind of document support of the anchor, certificates for formal submission, laboratory tests, test report, and certificates. For normal household fitting out, of course, we don't need any certificates. Type of sleeve anchor. You see, there's different types of sleeve anchor, different head, Phillips head, hexagon nut, and hook type. You see, this sleeve will expand and crack the concrete like this. So, another kind of wedge anchor like this, without the long sleeve. So there is less splitting force, so not so easily to crack the concrete if we use this kind of wedge anchor. This door frame anchor is quite long, at least 4 inches. It's a small bow and long for door frame anchor, for door frame. Well, okay, we come to the undercut anchors. I call undercut. You see it here. It's called undercut. Expanded. They cut it by using a special expansion drill. We make an undercut here. So interlocking force. This is the expander. The bow. Here, it expanded. So they do the interlock with the concrete. So it's very, very strong. You see. Another kind of undercut anchor is the self-drilling, bow self-cutting. Self-cutting, you see it here, is the cutting edge. It cut the concrete here, cut the notch. So they provide the interlocking of the bow, you see. So the bow for all grades of concrete, no cracking, no this kind of self-cutting bow, low special expansion drilling, fast installation, strong, very good strength, easy disconnection action. You can screw out easily. But this is for very heavy installation. For normal interior fitting out, we don't need this kind of undercut anchors. It's for heavy duty job. Screw anchor. Screw anchor is simply like a concrete screw. You see with thread. We bore a hole first, and then screw in the anchor. There's low expansion. It's simply a screw, low cracking, so it can be screwed out. So low cracking, you see, it can be quite near to the edge. So you have low crack, easily crack the concrete. You got different head for different job. This is with inside treater, with a hole here with treater for the treater rod. Plastic pump is common. especially in household duty, or install small accessories. This is a long past purpose for door installation, and this is for cavity wall. This is gypsum board. It's brick. When you see it in concrete, but this is used for brick. Different size of for different size of school. See. Now we come to chemical anchor. Chemical anchor is simply use glue, adhesive, to glue the steel bowl, to the concrete. But we can use epoxy formulated adhesive as a two-part like this. Two-part mixture. This epoxy. We use this gun to do the injection. Then we insert the bowl in the way. There's a low expansion for this kind of anchor. No splitting because it's using adhesive. Good for irregular holes. The holes can be irregular. Anti-vibration. This is a glass tip chemical anchor. You see, this is the adhesive, the chemical inside glass tip. We insert this glass tip first into the hole. And this is a foil capsule. Of course, we insert the capsule first. A pull-out test. If we do a big job for government job for the building authority, these are the test certificate on site. So we got a special laboratory or registered company to do the pull-out test on site. Mostly use this kind of pull-out test instrument. This is three kind failure. You see, maybe steel failure. Steel failure means the bone actually break apart. This is the anchor, and then the concrete failure. You see, this is the concrete failure. You see the crack, the concrete, and then the proof failure. The whole anchor bolt pull out. For the test, actually, this is a standing loading test. But sometimes we need impact loading, hammer impact or side impact or vibration seismic for test of seismic. But for this is a lot very common. In most cases, only static loading is enough. Okay, for the powder X-ray, the anchor tool. It's invented during the Second World War. It used to fix the steel plane for the battleship, for fast repair for the battleship. This is the single shot, you see. Single shot piston type. This is the piston. .22 blank cartridge. It's invented by the United States, so they use a United States ammunition standard. It's .22 ammo. It's actually real ammo. .22 real ammo with a strip carrier. This is a strip carrier. Band round, of course, is band round ammo. Band round, you see. This is the support here. The support means we make it a line in the center of the barrel. The gun barrel is big, and the nail is thin, so we need a support to support it in the barrel. And usually the nail goes in 1 inch. It can't be more. If it goes more than 1 inch, it means the gun is very powerful and it's dangerous. You see this red color. This means it's mostly common for concrete. It's 200 meters per second. The speed, the barrel speed, the nail speed. It slow mostly not permit to use higher speed because it's dangerous. Maybe go through the concrete, will hit somebody behind. So it's not permitted. This is a magazine fit automatic piston cycling. It's like an automatic rifle. This is good for big job. You see, very productive. Okay, this is the pneumatic multi-shot nail gun, good for concrete. You don't need a license for this. If it's for explosive driven gun, you need a license, and it's if no license, there may be a fine. For this pneumatic gun, we don't need a license. This is the CO2 air carriage. This CO2 compress the air to drive the gun. You see, this is a nail here, 20 or 30 round. But this is very not too convenient because we have to change the air carriage. Now it's common to use this battery gun. It's because it's rechargeable. You see, we charge the battery here. Multi-shot, very productive. It's common here for a big job. Called the powder nail gun. This is common in mainland China. This the price is very good indeed. The price. It's you see the bullet it doesn't use a bend round bullet. It uses a bullet with the nail. Nail with powder carriage. Compact, not separate like other explosive gun. The nail and the explosive is within one body. You see, we can have an extension rod here, so you don't to climb up the ladder to do the job. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you learned something. See you next time. Bye-bye.